It's another Rescue Bot Saturday, so we're doing another Rescue Bot human and robot pair. So we got Jack Tracker with his jetpack and Chase the police bot. So, let's do this.
Protoretro.
So here we have the two guys in the packaging. Only thing I want to point out here is Jack Tracker actually has two variants that are out in stores. There's some versions of them that are called Jack Tracker and Jetpack, and there's other ones that say Billy Blastoff and Jetpack. It was an early prototyped version of it, and there's quite a few of them that are found in Targets and Walmarts around the country, so keep an eye out for that if you're a mint and box collector. Aside from that, same old story, same old stuff. I'm going to talk about some prototyping stuff when we actually open up the figure, because there's a lot of differences from the final product. So let's do this. Now let's start with Police Bot Chase. Really cool looking alt mode, very Camaro-esque looking, almost takes similar cues to the Rescue Bot's Bumblebee. Just a really nice looking mold in general, and like every Rescue Bot, simple transformation. This one, you have his light bar, you give it a pull, everything comes into place. We'll do that again. You give it a pull, everything comes into place. Pretty cool robot mode. I like the details, but here's the thing that kind of threw me off. Now, the prototype version of Chase had a more hexagonish forehead emblem and had just a different face sculpt in general, more of a kind of a goatee thing going on, while the final version has the Autobot logo and has a smirk kind of face, very similar to, like, I guess, Michelangelo from the first wave of Ninja Turtle toys. I don't even know how to describe it. There's a lot of little changes that were done there. Also, the little sculpts on the light bar were different too. There was a little arch there that was taken out. Little differences, but nothing too major. Still pretty cool figure nonetheless. Now let's get to his partner. Here is Jack Tracker, also known as Billy Blastoff to some people, but officially is Jack Tracker. He comes with the Jetpack, which has two gimmicks. It has one where you push the button and Jetpack does this little like thing here, and there's a button you push in the front which deploys the wings, which is pretty cool. Like all Rescue Bot toys, this also becomes a weapon for the bulk. So all you do is you push this so that it opens up the wings, and then you can put it down like that, and it could be some kind of weapon that it's suggested there. On the box it shows it being held upside down like that and open, although I do find that when you close the wings and just leave it like this, it kind of looks like a crazy gun that it could use, or even if you flip it around maybe. A lot of times these don't pull off very well, so it's hard to figure out what they were aiming for, maybe even a shield. But I guess when you put it like this with everything closed, it kind of looks like a cool gun that he has, like a big effing gun. The character of Chase is, while he's not a homage to an original G1 character like the past Rescue Bots I reviewed, he does share the name with a Throttlebot, which is where the name was licensed and came from, and actually probably has just as much articulation as the Throttlebot. So it's one of those few times a Rescue Bot is a million times better than his original namesake. Also, what I want to say is Chase is going to have a RPM-esque basic figure similar to Bumblebee and Optimus and Heatwave. He's going to have it in a playset that's going to be coming out. We already saw images of it at Toy Fair, so hopefully in the future I'm going to be able to do a nice review of that. Looks really cool. So that's all I could really say about this. Oh, one more thing actually I wanted to point out. This is more of a fan thing. I also found that what's kind of cool about this is if you deploy these, there's actually an extra peg in the back that's just the screws for the toy. But I find that he could actually maybe even peg it back there, and hey, he's got a jetpack that he could put on his back. Yeah, and it's just more reaching for more play value for these things because it's so limited to begin with, but still fun. So this is Protoman of Protoretro, and this has been a video review of Chase the Police Bot and Jack Tracker and his jetpack, also known as Billy Blastoff. So until then, roll out.